Carolyn and Dick, all I can say is it's about time. Well, at least that's the first thing I can say. These two people are trees from which so many branches have flourished. They got their sap of knowledge from great roots, the likes of Jim Dean and Garth Buchanan, and it took root in fertile Iowa soil, not to make a pun. They studied the rich history of what went before, what was working, and who was doing it, formed a clear vision of what they wanted in an Arabian, and never wavered to compromise the quality or consistency of the stock. And you have only to look at a picture of a pasture full of mares that they can hardly tell apart to know they succeeded. They're true breeders. Quality and consistency of output show that you have carefully selected your mares and vetted the stallion if he can hold or better the type, the beauty, the heritage, the soundness of legs and build, and no less importantly, disposition and style. And on a personal note, I cannot remember an event of any worth that Carolyn was not there, with her camera. She's the kind of friend anyone would enjoy, always willing to help and do what's needed, never intrusive, good-humored, upbeat, interested, and recording. And she has fun. That's my kind of person. I appreciate the association with you both. When I think of Twin Brook Arabians, I see a large green pasture filled with classic gray brood mares that look like they've been cloned. Thank you, Carolyn and Dick, for the contribution you make, not just in the quality of horses you breed, but in your continual participation in your community and the community of the Arabian horse. And Carolyn, do a book! Can you imagine what an interesting and valuable picture history of the events and people of the Arabian horse community it would be? She has probably the best collection of doings since before some of you were born, to the now. And they aren't just grinning faces. She's a candid camera of real people, some no longer with us, and all memorable moments. And I can tell you, if you ever receive pictures from Carolyn of an event, they are interesting, and not without humor, although I'm glad she does use discernment in the ones she publicly presents. So get out those boxes, put them in the middle of the living room floor, and trip over them until you capture them and fill a book, or two, or three. I doubt there's a person anywhere who wouldn't buy one. They'd sell better than the horses. And I'm glad you're on the front side of the camera this time, but I hope there are a few other candid cameras around to make this a bit of history too. Thanks, guys, for all your years and all your years yet to come. And thanks, guys, for being one of us and for my having the chance to say so. This is Lois Selby Perry from California.